All right, good afternoon, and welcome to the show. Let me turn that down a bit. I don't know if I really like that one. Let's see what else we got. Kind of a droney kind of sound.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that.
That's nice. I think we've done this one before, though. Hi, everything's a Psy-opp. Good to see you. Changed your name again. So we're here to discuss what you guys want to discuss. We'll wait for some people to roll in. Chloe was hoping that we'd have more shows. So we're having more shows. She said she had a crappy day. So hopefully she's having a good day. How are you guys doing today? It's a really sunny day here. I probably should be outside. It's 20 degrees. A little cool for me, but tomorrow's going to be 26, and that's the temperature I like. Hi, Max. Come to see everyone. All hail the tail. I got about an hour and a half. We're going out for dinner tonight. Oh. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Let's look at some bookmarks until people come in. Oh, there's a good one. I've done a, oops, let's see what's going on here. 300, no. And let me just set this up for a second. Oops. Wish I could do side by side. I'm not that good with the technology yet. But that would be fun. Doing the side by side. I can show you one image and then another. All I'm capable of doing at the moment. So yeah, here. Let's see, where are we here? Oh yeah, we are there. Okay. Yeah, have fun, Chloe. Hi, Scotty boy. Good audio? Excellent. Thank you. Where were we there? Yeah. So, the comparison. I like doing a comparison between the two. See the shape there? This one really does closely resemble what we have in the desert there. Oriented a little bit differently, but pretty damn close. See all the same shapes going down. Even almost the bulbous part in the middle there. Very cool. So all the parts are in the same orientation. It's really amazing. They look pretty much the same to me, yeah. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what kind of fetus it is, though. It's obviously maybe one of the titans, I guess. Like, would have grown up to be a titan or something. But all fetuses really start off pretty much the same. Like the shape in that's really the same all across the animal species. Really bizarre. It's like we have the potential to be pretty much anything. I don't know how that works. Oh yeah, they've been. These were kind of cool. Ancient dams. I'll show you where we are. It's out in the middle of freaking nowhere. There's some really interesting things around here. See some green over there. Nice place. The heck is this? That's one solid object. I don't know. It could be an organ. It probably is some type of an organ. Looks like an egg, though, eh? Like a black egg. But it's out there in the middle of nowhere. It's probably an organ. Could be a heart. Um, see some scoring here. There's almost a vent. See what might be ventricles. Back out a bit. What was that? Yeah, there. Right there you can see. Back out. It looks like it could be along here as well. That could be like Ayers Rock. They're in. And that's probably part of a fish. Yeah. That's why this is a really interesting area. You can see the almost where the bones would have been. A lot of impressions in this area. Over here, look at that. The flappy tail shape, right? Going up and along. Even almost a head. It's kind of bled out here. There was many fish. I actually cataloged a lot of them. I didn't catalog these as fish, though. Hi, kitty. Good to see you. But I spent hours, hours and hours scouring here. This is probably like a bunch of fish right here. They pooled together in low spots and died. After the flood, there was like pockets and areas where the fish would congregate on the low spots in the land because the oceans were receding, and they end up in big clumps all together. See how many fish shaped things there are in this area? It's quite the coincidence, you know. That's interesting. That almost looks constructed. Well, the one does. This does. Okay. Some of these spots on Earth are just mind blowing. No idea what's going on in them. See that thing there, bleeding out this way. I don't know what that is. But, there's some interesting shapes. Dark on the landscape. But I spent hours. I have spent. How many hours in total would I have done this? Long period. You just end up going in and out, checking things out. Let me show you some cool fish. Let's go to fish. I don't know if you guys can see my book. You can't see my book. Dragon scales, fish. There we go. Fish hooks. Fish one. I like this guy. One of my favorite. Cooking basket. Oh yeah, there they are. There's a fishy there. Remnant of one there. This would be a basin here. You can see how it's like a basin. That's why they collected there. Other things, other remnants, fish remnants. Yeah, you can even see where the eye is on this dude. His mouth. Fish as well, probably. Same area. And there's the great fish. I like this guy. I don't know if it's actually a fish, this one. Doesn't that look like a fish head right there? Really cool. See where the eye would have been right there? I don't know. Really cool landscape, though. This one's difficult to see, and you could see different things in this one. Look at the beautiful color of the landscape. It could almost looks like a turkey to me now. You almost see like a head up here. It's like a turkey head, a bird or something. No, really cool landscape. That's in Tooele. Going close, you can see that there's lots of like that stretched area there. Look at the beautiful colors. Turkey or mongoose tucked its tail on itself. So, looks like a painting though, doesn't it? Also stretched. Look at it. Yeah, look how it's stretched. You definitely see the turkey thing. So, yeah, oh, there's one I haven't looked at. Human head. Is that what I labeled it? Oh, yeah, okay. Possibly here. Can you see it? An arm lying this way, a body going up. Here. Another arm going here. I don't know if that's a human or not. Kind of got the right shape though. Hi, no, good to see you. Ooh, that's a good one. These are the magnetosomes. They're in our bodies and brains. Hmm. If anyone has anything they'd like to share, we invite. I'm just playing with my bookmarks, getting my buzz on right now. I might go make some mushroom tea too. That would. Oh, no, that's what happened to that. That's weird. Okay, so we have here, I'm showing you, trying to get it to show, and it will come up for a few seconds. But this is a brainwave glossary that has apparently since been deleted. Can you see that, those links popping up? That's all I can get it to do. I've been having problems sharing stuff with people lately. I don't want me to share stuff. Everything I share gets um, stopped. So brainwave glossary is now closed to me. Oh, colors of biology. Wow, those are good. These are the ones that they all look like nebula. Amazing colors. Brainwave glossary gone. Damn it. Oh yeah, this somebody told me to look at Table Rock once. I did. Appears to be an egg. a spoiled egg. Not sure on that. Right beside some dragon genitals, though. There. It's neat, eh? See how there's the difference? This shows the difference quite well. You can see how this one here is indented. That got washed out. So this was pre-flood. And this one here, or sorry, that was, it got washed out by the flood. So this creature probably died pre-flood. Because you can see this one here is mounded up. So he's got this testicle left, and this testicle is gone. He's only got one testicle left. Hi, Anna. Nice to see you. This goes into a whole thing that I don't know if you're familiar with my work, Anna. It's exciting and stimulating work that I do. Prometheus down here. Yeah. That's supposed to be him throwing fire. Someone said he had a sword, and it does look like it. Doesn't it? The Earth is amazing. I wish they would really show us our history. It's much more varied and confusing than evolution. Much dirtier, too. I love going over the Earth and seeing all the various things. And see what giant ant man. You see an ant's head there? The antennas. Some people see it, some people don't. Hey, G. How you doing? Cheers. There's a link. I was just about to invite anybody up that wanted to come up and chat. I'm always thinking about our history, you know, what the stories we're told about the gods. Nowhere in the ancient Greek tales of the gods do they enter the Anunnaki. It's interesting. The Anunnaki don't really enter into the human evolution. I think they come later. Aetherolution? Etherlution. What's up? I don't know. I'm always on Google Earth. Uh-oh. Some of these things are absolutely amazing. I love trying to find new stuff too. So. It's best I find I do best finding stuff in like the barren areas. You can see the landscape. I've tried the LiDAR pictures. They don't really help that much for me, anyway. But the barren areas usually show up. No. Yeah. Etherevolution. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Good one, though. Quetzalcoatl, you can see his face. Serpentines up there. And of course, Washington, D.C. is his bumhole. Always gives me a kick. There it is. I don't see the genitals in this area, but Roger assures us that they're there. Still trying to get over the Red Sea and claiming that that's a vagina. Hmm. Yeah, let's see if I can let's shoot him an email. I don't think I have him. Show. Let's see. Subject. Show. Content. No, not show. On by. Send that. See if he gets it. LiDAR's main benefit will be heavily forested. Yeah, I've tried looking at the LiDAR. I still have trouble with using and finding good maps and stuff. But yeah, really with the deforested areas, it'll really help. With forested areas. But I haven't done much searching in like China, Laos. It's very hard to see, and most of it's covered up by the dragon. So, the beard here. That makes up most of it, I think. Whatever's coming out of his beard. Or this area. So there are these giant creatures, but then there were these like they came in different sizes, which was cool. I found about like 3 different sizes. Where is that? Go with more body. This one's cool. I don't know how long he is. You can see his face up here quite clearly. Snout. This one's cool because it shows his vertebrae too. Yeah. See remnants of his spine. They must have had like a huge amount of vertebrae. And him serpentining all the way. Looks like he might have been chopped here. Looks like there's some type of a break. Fluid coming out. I think he was killed. It's neat when you can find the whole body like that. But this guy's only probably about 5 miles long. Not one of the 1,100-mile long ones. Those are brutally big. Man eaters. See, they had dual roles, right? They ate men. Oh, neat. That looks like something. What? Get me off of that. I can lose myself in that so easily. I was showing people this one last night. I do love the skeptics who come by. When I told them that we have a MAC address and that we're being used as antennas, I love the skeptics because you just throw the papers at them and go, here, go, Google, take a look. If you really doubt me, I'm not going to sit here and prove it to you. I'll just show you the papers. But one thing I'd like to teach people is how to do things in their area. Like you guys should search up biodigital convergence, right? If you do that in your area, you'll get your country's plan for it. I did one for the U.S. It's not as exciting as the one from Canada. We got this fancy, uh, icon, and we've got all these bullet points that make you want to click on them. Conclusions. Fully physical integration of biological and digital entities. Co-evolution of biological and digital technologies. Well, why are we doing evolution? I don't believe in evolution. Conceptual convergence of biological and digital systems. That's all bad in my eyes. I feel like one big antenna. Yeah, right. Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you. Oh, somebody popped in there. Hey, Paula. Good to see you.
Hey, yeah, I agree with you on that whole evolution thing. I think that they made that word up for shit they do to us as they fuck with our DNA and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a good description. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, as far as I've seen on Google Earth and the stories and that I've read, the ancient what they call myths that I think are reality, we didn't evolve. We were a chimeric creature, just like everything else on this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
want to change human beings, change our bodies, minds, and behaviors. I never agreed to that. I didn't sign up for a government that said they wanted to do that. Did
exactly.
you?
No, I sure as shit didn't.
That's not part of my plan.
No. And if they didn't want to deal with my shit, they shouldn't have created me. Ha! Ha! In your face!
Manage biological innovation. Get out of that. Like, I was watching a short video, and there was this guy who's done a lot of study into ancient texts, and his thing was, the Anunnaki, when they came here, they did consider the idea of doing robots and stuff, but they decided against that because they probably tried that on their planet, and it probably ended badly.
Right.
So we're going to try it again here, like
yeah.
If they're still in control now, as some people say, then they're apparently going to try it again here. It's a great way to destroy a place, or at least it seems,
right. Well, I have a theory that I think is a Psy-opp, of course. That's why I'm going to stick with everything's a Psy-opp name.
You're back to that now? Okay.
I'm staying there because, damn it just keeps coming back to
it. It is true. It seems to be true. I haven't found a case where it's not.
And so I think that, oh crap, now I'm losing my thought. What was the thing you just said before all of that?
I don't know.
Oh, creating the AI. It was about end of robots and my theory is that they are terraforming this planet to suit them more than us, and that is what is making us sick.
Well, then they should be putting gold in the sky. Isn't that what they did on their home planet? They put gold in the sky instead of blowing off some volcanoes.
Yeah, but don't they want our planet because whatever they did on theirs failed?
I don't know. I don't know if that failed. I think they just want gold from us. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Hello, nice to see everybody. I've been a sub for you on your channel for a few years now.
Yeah, I haven't seen you around.
I know it's been a while.
Cool.
I
Nice
just
to meet
Hi,
you.
honey.
miss me you too. Finally,
Yes.
yeah, it's a little dark in here. But my StreamYard's on. That's what's coming through there. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what do you think of the biodigital convergence? Are you in the US or Canada
I'm
or
in Canada, and I
okay.
feel like the air that whatever is going on is not it's not helping us.
Yeah.
And what you guys
Right.
were just saying, it's making us sick. I agree
Hmm.
with that.
Yes.
Yeah. This is
Yes.
from the government of Canada here. I'm trying to get people to do it in their own area. Like the US government has the same type of a program going on. And they're merging us, you know. They're merging us. It's horrible what they're doing. Uh, just go over a couple papers I'd like to show people, you know.
Yeah.
This is a
Well, you
routing
know,
system, right? That they're routing through us. It's called Corona.
of course.
You know,
Well, you
Yeah,
know what the
I
word
believe
they
that.
government.
they probably started using that system about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years.
You know the saying when people say soul searching, right? They
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
say that. They say that when we go through a period in our life where society, everything has really messed with our thoughts, the way we do things and everything, right? So people say soul search because that is our route to everything that we want in our life. So that's why I started getting into spirituality and really teaching it and learning more about it. And I can't learn enough about it. But our
yeah,
Right. Me
spirit is the
neither.
only thing that's going to keep us human,
yeah.
and it's going to distinct us from
Mhm.
the other people. Is our soul, and so that's why we got to keep it sacred, and we got to learn about our soul.
They're
Yeah.
going to try to put a strong delusion on us. They're
Yeah.
they're they're trying to get into our brains
Hmm.
and change our thoughts, change our like they said, change
Well,
our thoughts, change our behaviors.
well, you know what the
So
word government means? It means mind control, basically. Government mind.
Hmm.
mind, yeah. I'm
So,
an air sign too, so I always think about why like, everything has to make logical sense for me, and it usually does. I usually can figure it out.
yeah. Look up the meanings of the words they call themselves and use, and you'll see exactly what they're up to.
Hmm.
I call it fun with words and sometimes not so fun with words.
It's all a riddle in life. Like we live in a
Right.
riddle informed,
Yes.
created. Even like like how we as adults, like we always talk when we're around children and we talk about a sensitive situation. We talk in riddles, right? Or we talk in code,
Hmm.
right? And
Yeah.
Hmm.
I used to be really good at that because I had to be. And I had a younger sister-in-law, and she used to tell me like, "Why do you always talk in riddles?" And I didn't really think about it like that. But she was smart enough to figure it out. I was talking
Yeah.
in riddles.
I
And so
kind of
only
talk
certain people
in.
understand. Like you can't let certain people understand things that wouldn't be good for them. Like,
Hmm.
if they're not educated enough about certain situations. It's
Right.
Yeah,
damaging.
in these times, we have to know ourselves, know our thoughts, and like they'll try to put in your mind negative thoughts, angry thoughts, even suicidal or murderous thoughts.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely
And
agree.
unless we like, the best way to beat that is to know that your thoughts are always of the highest order,
Hmm.
Yes.
And when you
positive.
see yourself, when you feel yourself slipping or you hear yourself slipping, you put yourself back in place. Like
Yeah,
you are your
Yeah.
own. What do they say? Your own discipline. You have
yeah,
to be your own discipline.
Your own guru, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So
And
knowing
But
yourself will save you. Will save you.
yeah,
yeah.
and creative criticism, I take that. I
Yeah,
always take that because it can teach me more, and so if there's people that will teach me creative criticism, I am always open to that too. Because
Yeah.
I'm only one person and I only know a little bit of things, a little bit of everything. So yeah.
Yeah. We know more when we keep our mind open to other ideas.
yeah.
We
And we
learn
know
more.
more when we connect with like-minded people. So the other
Yes.
day I was trying to have a live stream where we can talk about single mothers, single fathers, And I'm talking about like whether you were with someone, but you were doing it all by yourself as well. Like you had a partner, but the partner wasn't a partner. They were just there.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
like only one person came up to talk with me. And that person really didn't go through that. So it's like this
Oh, geez.
conversation didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Because I was the only
Well,
one.
big deal. I hate it when that happens.
You
I'm so
know, like
sorry.
you compromise, you can't like you relate. So it's like can't have this conversation with this person. I love them, but you know, I can't.
Mm.
They've
No.
I
never.
like having conversations with people who think completely different than me because then I get a different perspective. I don't have to
Yes.
agree with what they say, but I'm always interested in hearing it because it gives me a completely different perspective. Best
I
Hmm.
was
thing to
trying to
do is
figure it
just to
out. Like,
listen with if you just listen without judging and try to put yourself in the mindset of that ideology, you can actually make some great benefits for that person and yourself.
Yes. Yes.
yeah, but a person like I'm saying, like a person that has had a partner that you know they do things together.
Yeah.
They cannot even understand how that feels or what the person that has done it alone has gone through,
Right.
or
Hmm.
that you can't really talk about it. Like it just it won't validate anything. Like it won't help
Right.
anything. It won't.
Hmm.
And the reason that I did that is because like I question a lot of things, and I have is since my kids are now grown up, they're young men. But I think that they would have turned out differently and more more social and more just more wanting happy, more like seeing their happiness in the future, like seeing what their possibilities could be if they had the experience in their
Hmm.
life,
Yeah.
you know. And the children that have grown up with a single parent, they could never afford to take them anywhere. They could never afford to do things that would bring them up to do things like you know what I mean. So it's like it's trying to figure out how to get those young men and young women and all that back out and living their life again. Like that's what I'm trying to do is trying to figure out how we can guide them to live their life and be happy again.
Hmm.
Because a lot of them aren't happy. They wake up, they go on their game, and they play their game all day. That's not living.
That
Yeah.
is not
No.
living. Exactly. My husband plays games from the time he gets up to the time he goes to bed at night, except for when he's gone at work. And he's barely living the life that is right behind him.
Hmm. And it's sad for us to feel it like
No,
that sadness
it
that
is.
you could be so happy. You could be so happy.
Yeah, we're augmented. We don't live life like we should. We should be outside a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Like
think
when we
people
were
need to
kids.
empower themselves more because now that we're an adult, yeah, maybe these a lot of these things happen and we felt restricted or we felt blocked by a lot of things when we were kids. But when we become an adult, we are in charge. So for a lot of people, they don't know how to transition to that mindset. Like now, nobody's controlling you anymore. Nobody's telling you what to do anymore. You are telling yourself what to do now. So now, nobody's stopping you from what you want to live. So
Well,
as children, we
the
can't.
mind controlling government is trying to control us, but as long as you're not letting them, then yes, everything you just said. Yes.
Yeah, and that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Like right now, even like I'm a reader. That's what I do. I'm a spiritual light worker, and I like to read, and it makes me feel like I'm guided as well more. And the last four days or so, I've been like
Hey,
my
Amber.
oldest son. He's in the process of moving out again, and I've just been put in a place, and mentally put in a place um where I don't really know what's my next step.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like a pause for a cause. Pause for a cause, and I'm just like kind of like you know running around the YouTube and saying hi to people and people I've known for a long time and just like connecting with people again. Um,
Yeah.
I put myself away for a long time because I was going through some hard things and I
Hmm.
didn't want to share. I didn't want to like how do they say that?
Put the
I didn't
burden
want
on
to
others.
project it to others. Yes, I didn't
Yeah.
want to project it to others.
Hi, Capricorn.
Yeah. I've been I've been sparse on my own channel when it comes to going live, but I try to keep my shorts up there. I keep uploading shorts.
Oh yeah, send me that short again. I want to show people that. That's a good one. You did your last
Oh, the
one.
one with
Yeah.
the funny one.
Mhm.
Okay, I might get kicked out of here, so reshare the join link, or I'll just go to my history, because I'll probably get kicked out of here for doing it. But I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
Yeah, I'm not good at the shorts yet.
Going through
when
a
I
life review. Okay.
when I want to make when I do something different, it's just 10, 20 seconds. I can't. I can't
Yeah.
compete.
All of mine are long. All my lives. I just do lives. I do them long.
Yeah,
Just
me
end
too.
up
Like
talking to
mine are
people.
2.5 hours usually.
Yeah, you got to post your channel there so people can hook up with you.
Yeah. Well,
you could put it in.
I'm on the creative channel right now.
Okay.
But this is my small. I have
Hey,
two
Dolly.
channels. See, the reason I have two channels is because you have to. You can't have everything on one channel because it just doesn't. It clashes.
The ice cream.
So I
Jupiter
come
and
on this channel just to be real, like just
yeah,
to.
yeah. We just chat. That's really what I do on the weekends. I just chat. Usually about all the shit that's going on. I have
Yeah.
lots of subjects. If you've been sub to me for a long time, I have a lot of different subjects. So
Yeah, I've been following you for a while, and I always like like you said, like you like to learn, and it stimulates your mind. And that's who I am too. I'm an air sign. I always have to learn.
hmm.
I'm always learning.
Yeah.
I'm an Earth
The,
sign, so, but
Yeah,
the
Earth,
link
we all
you
have learned, but we all are a collective.
yeah,
We are a
yeah.
collective.
My learning is very grounded. That's what it is.
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you a Virgo?
Yeah,
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah.
Makes total sense because Earth in Virgo is actually Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, and
Mm.
I'm all about learning about planets, right? And so Mercury
right.
is
Me
about
too.
communication.
I'm Leo.
Yeah.
And Leo's about the fire, the fire.
Yeah, fire, the
Paula
fire of
got some
truth.
fire
Let it
inside, that's for
burn.
sure.
No, Leo is really
Yes.
about the spirit. The
Oh, my
spirit,
goodness.
and the lion represents the inner strength, right? The lion, everybody
Yeah.
would be scared of a lion if the lion came up, but that's the outer strength. But you got to know the inner strength of a lion. You have to have the inner strength of a lion.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And my life has been so hard without that strength. I'd have been dead a long time ago.
Yeah.
Here's my duet from TikTok.
Oh,
I decided that woman did such a good job, I wanted to add to it. So
it
look at
was
the woman
hilarious.
in the upper left hand corner as well.
Okay, let me get the volume here.
Yeah, you might want to turn it all the way up.
Okay,
being vice president have
let me put it
many
up full screen
situations
too. We'll let
where
it go a
it
couple
becomes
times.
clear to me that there are, people of every age and gender, by the way, who see something about being the first that lets them know they don't need to be limited by other people's limited. I have been fortunate and blessed to, during the course of being vice president, have many situations where it becomes clear to me that there are, people of every age and gender, by the way, who see something about being the first that lets them know they don't need to be limited by other people's limited. I have been fortunate and blessed to, during the course of being vice president,
I share the
have
truth.
many situations where it becomes clear to me that
She
there
could
are,
really put
You
you
gotta
in
watch it a
people
couple
business.
of
times because
every
I
age
gotta focus
and
on
gender,
each
by the
person.
way,
I gotta
who
focus
see
on you one
something
time and
about
then look at the
being
other
the
lady.
first that lets them know
Yes.
they don't need to be
Are you
That's
limited
how
bottom
she
by
up?
makes my
other
brain
people's
feel.
limited. I have been fortunate and blessed to, during the course of being vice president, have many situations where it becomes clear to me that there are, people of every age and gender, by the way, who see something about being the first that lets them know they don't need to be limited by other people's limited. I have been fortunate and blessed to, during the course of being vice president, have many situations where it becomes
That's
clear
about
to
it,
me
eh?
that there are, people of
I'm
every
Kamala
age
Harris, and
and
I wear
gender,
a
by
blue
the way,
dress, and I
who
ride a
see
yellow
something
bus.
about being the first that lets them know they don't need to be limited by other people's limited. I've
Wow.
been
Her
That's hilarious.
limited speech is
Oh,
just priceless.
You did it good.
Yeah,
yes. They did
that's how she makes my brain feel.
I think it was Babylon Bee did a skit about Kamala's
Yes,
speechwriter is a 6-year-old. It's like,
it'd have to be a toddler because a
yeah.
6-year-old could do better.
So I'm gonna write my ebook. I'm gonna write my
Hey,
ebook.
Amber.
There's that ad, or there's a thing. It's called
Amber.
Get Utter AI, and you can just talk, and it will
Oh
speak for
shit!
you.
My bad. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
You're bad?
There was probably a lot. I don't know if you heard anything in the background, but you guys were still talking on the other
Heard a
tab.
little
No,
bird chirping.
Okay, good. Okay.
it wasn't too bad.
The bird sounds nice.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, people are really talking all of a sudden, but it was just my other tab. Sorry. Hey, how are you guys
Yeah.
doing?
Good.
Good, you.
I'm doing
I
good.
share the
Thank
truth.
you.
Hi, Nina.
I
Do
don't
we
know
all
what
sound
the
like we were
topic
from
is.
Babylon?
Yeah.
I want to come.
Yeah, we're living in Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, the whole shameel.
Yeah, we're living it all.
Yep. Everything is now.
Yeah.
How many generations will be able to say that they lived in biblical time?
All of them.
Right?
I can only
Because it's
say,
always been biblical times. It's not a history book, it's a now
I know.
book.
I know. But people are just realizing it now who they
I,
are.
I
I can't.
know those who are against it, it's like that's the script they're running right now.
Yeah.
And you don't know what's going on, but you don't want to read the Bible. Well, that's the script. I'm not
Yeah.
saying go be religious and lose your mind and go insane. I'm saying that's the
Clown on
script.
steroids.
Yeah.
That's why they
Get
call them
somebody to
scriptures.
make a logical sense for you. Like even the
Yeah.
Bible can make logical sense for us when we did dissect it, or what's called we use it as like a thesaurus.
You have to read it with discernment. You have to, when
Yeah.
it's saying it's okay to have slaves and male chauvinist pig crap, you delete all of that. That's nonsense. But if it's saying get your head out of your ass, don't steal, don't lie.
Yeah, all the seven vices and
Well,
seven
Don't
virtues.
be
even
a douchebag.
Don't
Yeah,
well,
be a
even there it
douchebag.
says
Yeah.
why they were like it says why that all happened. Like it always explains it, and then like how the creator explains it, or that people that wrote the book.
yeah. It was everything. Everything that was written by a man. So pretty much,
Yes, exactly.
there was
And
no divine. Nothing was ever written by a divine creature. Everything that we have that is written was written by man. So
right,
subject
Yeah.
it's
to
either
laws.
logical or it's not. And if it's
Well,
not logical, don't listen to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Nina. Wow,
Hey, how's it going?
good.
Hey, hey.
This is the opposite of a sausage fest tonight.
Hi, Nina.
Ha ha. Sacred feminine is powerful today.
Yeah,
Got the goddess panel tonight, eh?
yeah.
Yes.
And I'm safe. I got my blue hair. They're not gonna strike me with those lasers. Just
It
kidding.
looks
Right?
green.
Your
It
hair will
looks
be
green
like
to
flat on the
me.
ground. Everything else
Yeah,
is gone.
it's
You're like,
blue green.
my hair stayed.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a
It's
turquoise.
cute.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cute. I
that
like
is what
it.
it
Green's
is.
my favorite color, so I prefer to see green over
Oh well,
blue.
Yeah.
that's my next color, darling. That's my next color. I'm gonna be emerald green. That's what I
Oh,
do with my hair. Is emerald
yes.
green.
Yes.
And I'm a May baby, so it's my birthday's coming up. So I might do it for my birthday and put
Happy
emerald on
birthday,
my hair.
since I probably won't see you then.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are you a
Here's
Taurus or
something.
Gemini?
I'm a Gemini, but I have a lot of Taurus traits or people in my life that made me almost like a Taurus.
I'm
Okay.
Taurus rising.
See?
Yeah.
I can understand most Tauruses, but the only thing I don't understand is when Tauruses go silent, and I want to go freaking grab them by the little horns and hey, come on, Come on.
When I go silent, it's, as a Taurus rising, when I go silent, it's because I'm just tired of talking to people who aren't listening.
Hmm.
And I just have to go within for a while to recuperate from the damage that causes me spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
Yeah. What I've
Yeah.
learned about Tauruses is that you know how we talked about like negative mindset and stuff. A lot of those Tauruses, they allow that negative energy to affect them and almost control them.
Yes, I have a sister that fits that description. Yes.
Yeah, it's my
She,
son,
she
and
took the Kool-Aid.
it
Yeah.
was my dad too. My dad rest
Yeah,
rest
thanks,
his
Joe.
soul, but he was like that too. He could have had a great fortune, my dad, but he didn't know how to do it, or he was not willing to put in the
Yeah.
effort.
I don't know. Share the truth.
I don't know. He was very stubborn. My dad was very stubborn, but he also had addictions, right? Like he was an alcoholic, so he was a true full-blown alcoholic. Um, so you gotta, that wasn't his himself. It wasn't his full personality. It was.
Yeah. I'm not the average Taurus rising or Taurus birth sign either. The way I see my Taurus is my way. And what is the bull used for when it comes to like farming? They plow the land and prepare it for the seed.
See, I never thought about the Taurus that way. I only thought about a Taurus as like jumping the fence.
Now, there's two sides to every coin, so
I know,
yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
was a farm girl, okay? We had a bull that always jumped the fence, and it reminds me, maybe it was a Taurus.
What I think about Taurus is when they go silent is because they're pissed and they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and they don't want to continue having that conversation because it's hurting
That's
their feelings and they're getting pissed.
Yes.
And yeah. And then if you do, but it's good, you want to still communicate with any sign, but a Taurus in this aspect is just like,
Leave them
if
alone
you're
for a
going to
while.
communicate with an irritated Taurus, you have to make sure to tread lightly. Just don't ring in what they're pissed off about more, because they're
You
gonna,
might get knocked over.
They're just going to dig their heels in more.
Well, I feel
Well,
like female Tauruses are a little bit different than the male Tauruses. Female Tauruses are
Yes.
very quiet and they listen. They listen a lot. Because I used to have a friend. I still have a friend, but I don't live in the same town anymore. We used to work together, so we were together every day. And so I learned her personality as a female Taurus, and I had a lot of male Taurus in my life. But I learned the female Taurus, and they're very, very sensitive and divine.
well,
Yeah,
very feminine, sensual, sensitive sign for sure.
Yeah.
my older sister's a very stubborn Taurus, and if she does not want to see the truth that is before her eyes, then she will keep her head buried in the sand. And we always called her, what's that bird? Ostrich. Keeps her head buried in the sand. She's that kind of Taurus.
Yeah, so
Western astrology
Taurus is
Taurus.
when you know your opposite sign, right? On the wheel, we are like a pie, right? We are all like a slice of the pie, 12
Yeah.
signs. The same as the clock, 12 hours in the day. There's so many things that relate to our astrology. And so we're just a little piece of the pie, and then we have to figure out what other little pieces of the pie we have in us to help us in our life. And
It depends where your planets are. Yeah.
exactly. And I learn all about that. And that's what I want to actually do. Not on this channel, but the other one is my spiritual
I'm
channel.
Libra moon.
Yeah, I think your birth chart was made to teach us how to rise above it. I don't
Yeah.
think you're supposed to be
You
limited.
don't.
You're not supposed to be
Exactly.
limited by it at all.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
It's a guide to make yourself better.
Yes.
This is the kind of things I want to discuss on my channel. And I have a lot of the little information things here, like 6 years of like learning this stuff, like just studying all the time. So I have like last night I was like, I've been going through this where I don't know what I'm doing next. I have a lot of things to do, but I don't know what I should do next, right? So it's about being discerning about what I need to do next. And I found all these little notes that reminded me of what I should do. because
I
I've
have
looked
those.
through my book.
There are many paths to enlightenment, you know.
Yeah.
Find yours. Yeah. For me, it was the
Mhm.
7 vices and virtues. I
Yeah.
followed those to the letter as much as I could for, well, till now. And
Yeah. That's
that led to an epiphany point where
oh,
it
you
actually
can't show you that.
manifested in physical change almost.
You can't
But
see
yeah.
it.
So yeah, these 7 are the 7 chakras, right?
Hmm.
And that's what
Yeah.
I worked on too. And
Hmm.
I was gonna start a series of live streams where I did all signs, going from a root chakra all the way to crown chakra, and we were gonna do focus on each chakra each time.
Hmm.
So I did the root chakra on Monday or whatever, and then when it came to the sacral chakra, the sexual excitement, da 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 da, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I'm stuck. I could do other readings right now, but I want to do that one, and now I'm stuck. So I gotta like open myself up to like if that doesn't work, you do a different one. You know, what I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
look into all of the different types of astrology, and I would tell everybody until they hear me. Western astrology doesn't have everything that you're looking for to confirm or deny about yourself. Check into all different types of astrology,
Yeah,
and you
there's
will
that
find
alternate
little
date,
snippets of yourself
Siberian.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
There's
what I
a
do.
there's a system of 28 days that the pineal cycle follows that you can do with 2-day increments with the chakra going down and back up the system, and that may help increase the potency of the fluid, the sacred secretion,
Yeah.
as it goes down your endocrine system and back up to the optic thalamus for the 3-day rest. That's based on your sun sign when the moon is in your sun sign.
It's in Taurus right now. Still,
Yeah.
Okay,
it's going into a full
so
moon.
that would be when that would be the point where the fluid is resting in the optic thalamus, and after that time. So right now, the idea is that you observe fasting or prayer, meditation. Really limit your negative influences and things like that.
That's
And
what I've been doing.
on the other end, you get more fluid, more oil, more
Christos,
more
yeah.
enlightenment. Yeah, more Christos. It's like
Yeah.
the virgins that wasted their oil, right? It's kind of that.
Right.
It's
And
repeated.
guess how they wasted their oil?
Yeah.
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 So these are just like some of the little things to focus on, like
Mhm.
let me go.
Well, anyway, while it's silent, they wasted their oil with their root chakra.
Yeah.
It also reminds me of prepping. You know, if you're not prepped, right, and ready for when
Right.
it comes, right,
Yeah.
then
Yes.
you're shit out of luck. So yeah, keep your lamps full, aka keep your cupboards full. Whatever. Make
Yeah.
sure you got
That
everything.
too. Yeah.
Shelter in place for a while if that's like this whole disease X thing. That seems to be
Yeah, we'll be transmitting that to us. I'm wondering if I'll find a disease X document, another routing system.
yeah, the way
Right.
they're talking about it, it's like this one is actually going to be for real. Like,
Oh yeah, it'll hurt. It'll hurt. The symptoms they're talking about with this new Ebola are the symptoms you would get from radiation. It's all radiation, honey.
right,
Yeah.
They're going to irradiate us again. That's all.
right.
That's what's going to happen.
Yes.
And they're going to do it at a higher level.
Well, I've been
I
feeling
think
in my
they're
very.
body.
And they've got their
having
new 5G steerable antennas, so they can direct it at specific people. Right?
Yeah.
I
Technology
think
affects me.
They can pick and choose.
I'm
Right?
Yeah,
assuming
technology.
that came out in 2020, and then the next one, the 6th one, I guess, is what's coming out next now, or 7 maybe even.
I have a theory on the X virus. I think they're after Gen X. So
Yeah,
let's
because
keep
we
an
are
eye
in
on
tough
who's
ones.
swapping.
That's us.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
us.
we're the tough ones.
Mhm.
That's us.
Why you gonna call it X? Why you gonna change Twitter twatter to fucking X? Why
I
you
know,
gonna
right?
now you got a disease you've called X and
Yeah,
you think you're slick? No,
yeah.
they're
And then
after
that
us.
whole, and we just went through that eclipse. That was a big X. over America, right?
Yes, yes. There's the
Exactly.
X again. It's XXX. It's triple X.
XX. Yep.
X is gonna
Yeah.
give it to you. It's
Yep.
Well, I'm
gonna-
glad I'm not the only one that put those pieces together, dude.
Yes, and the
No,
double
in
I
real
know we
X
life,
is
have
the
other.
double cross. Yeah.
just like in real life, the X is dangerous, and the same with this. Is the
Mhm.
X? We are the X, and we are
X
dangerous.
is the mark.
Well, what else is X? X
Hold on.
is female, right? XX.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
yes. That
we
too.
also have a war against females right now. So
Yes, yes,
Well,
yes.
you know what it is? It's a spiritual war because our feminine energy is spiritual, and so
and we're getting fed
Yes.
up, and they don't want us to lash out because they know that it's only a matter of time before all these women start coming out and protecting their fucking kids, because a lot of these men out here aren't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Yes.
rise of the goddess for sure. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to mess with Mama Bear, you know?
No.
So,
Exactly.
Somebody else.
I
What
have
did
a
I say?
28-year-old and I have a 25-year-old, and the reason they're still in my house is because I don't want them around that energy that is going to destroy them.
yeah.
Right.
I'm glad my kids are conservative and they can see it. They're going against that whole gender thing. It's too funny. I just had a granddaughter born, and my daughter-in-law's boss, I guess, is a total libtard, and sent a present of a book about changing your gender already.
Oh my
She's just
Lord.
born, and they're already starting to send out propaganda material into our house.
Because they
That
can
is-
dope the child to change its sex with pills and
Yeah,
medication.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
So there's a double agenda. A, you won't be able to have kids, and that's part of the
Yes.
depopulation program. B, you'll have to go on medication for the rest of your life, which means pharmaceuticals are ching ching, making the money, right?
Yes.
They should all
Yeah.
should all listen to Blair Witch. Like they should all listen to that girl. She goes on. Yeah, she went through it and she's going against it. Like say no, don't do it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Blair White?
Blair, yeah, that's
Oh,
Blair
Yeah,
Witch is
Blair-
a movie.
Blair Witch, wasn't that a movie or something in the back?
Yeah,
of the
that's a movie. Yeah. I was,
Oh, you're talking
It's
about a movie. Okay,
yeah.
my bad.
but no, she talks on Roseanne show. Like she talks on there with Roseanne a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so she had it done, and now she regrets it. Is that?
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
against that. Like
I've seen
she-
a lot that regret it. Yes.
I've heard.
Yeah, I saw a woman that just pretended to be a man for a year. She
yeah.
couldn't do it. She said, I could not be a man. Couldn't do it.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I've had
Well-
to be all the parts for my kid. Like I've had to be the masculine, I've had to be the feminine, I've had to be the
Yeah.
grandmother, I've had to be I've had to be all the
Me too.
energy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't
I
mean
can
I
wield
have.
them all.
I'm
Yes.
still a woman. I'm still a woman.
Yes. Were you going to show us something else on that page you were showing us, Max?
Oh,
that was just Corona,
yeah.
the hybrid polling
Yeah,
system.
corona means crown, and so I
Mhm.
call it virus of the crown, and that's brain damage.
Yeah.
And also
Yep.
the crown, the royals, right? That's where
Yeah.
it comes from. Yeah. Did you
See-
see that painting? I'm sure everybody saw that official painting that just came out.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
yes, I've seen the
oh my
Yeah, it's,
painting mirror
for anyone who
disparity.
hasn't seen that.
It reminds
No,
me
they-
of the paint.
It started a long time ago. Okay, they tried to drug people up. Like when people were feeling a certain way, their
Feel right.
personality was a certain way. They start drugging them up. When I lost my dad and I was like smoking a lot of cigarettes and I was feeling sick and I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, whatever. I was emotionally distraught, and I went and I lived with a guy that was doing opioids from the doctor, and so I went to the doctor and I was wanting help from them, and they gave me these pills, and I read all the things about it, and it could even cause me death.
Yeah.
And it also would make me drowsy. And I had little children at the time. What was their plan?
Yeah.
Was their plan to make me messed up so they can take my kids?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, you
Exactly.
never know. Yeah.
So I started smoking weed and I hid it because it was illegal. You know what I mean? I started smoking weed and I hid it. And that was my big
You should look
secret.
up the picture of the Obama
Me
the
too.
Obama one. front of the flowers. Because that one
bummer.
it gave
Yeah,
me a
yeah.
really
Actually,
feeling too.
CJB did a really good video explaining what it's all about. Yeah, Christopher John Bjorkness. You got to check out his channel. And he just did one. He released it yesterday, I think. It's really good. Explains a lot.
Everybody's an avatar now. So,
Yes.
this is the picture I took of the moon when we had the moon eclipse, and we didn't have a full one here in Ontario, but it was taken outside, and it was just like before, and I think it
looks like there's
a
a being on top of it.
Looks like a beam coming out of it.
yeah, and it almost looks like a satellite, right? Like the way it is. And there's a lot of other things that you can see in it once you actually look at the picture, you know?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of little things you can see in the moon.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like the moon.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That was the sun. Well, that was the sun and the moon. That was the sun that day.
Yeah.
So,
Neat picture.
yeah.
It's an interesting picture. I like it.
Yeah.
I took quite a few of
I
those.
wish I had the full version.
A lot of
I
crazy
think
pictures. People took a
Let me
lot of
see.
crazy pictures of that eclipse. There was so much going on in the sky that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen all these beings flying around. They look like dragons or something.
Really?
Yeah,
I had
I'm pretty
shooting
sure
at
that was a
both of
portal. I'm sure a portal opened up and these things, and I think that's why they were shooting those rockets up there to try and knock off these beings that were coming through.
Let me see if I can find the original pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a
need a
theory about
computer
the eclipse as well.
I need
Something
a
to
computer
ponder.
genius. Sorry.
What's your theory?
The theory is that it's not the moon that eclipsed the sun. It was the black sun that no one knows about hardly.
Black old sun.
I've
Well,
heard of that too.
yeah.
And
That's
you know
all.
what? It never made sense that it's like, okay, the moon is like either not in the sky or it's way far away. And I don't know. It just doesn't make sense with how they say, oh, it's just, the earth and the moon and the shadow. For me, it just does not. But I'm not the smartest person in the world. So maybe it's just me, but it just doesn't make sense.
Every system out there is a binary system, but they say we're the only one that isn't. Fuck you. Somebody's lying.
Yeah, we do know we've been lied to. I just
Okay,
wonder how
there's
far
another
that
story
goes, right?
somewhere.
How far does that go?
Have you guys checked out a channel called My Lunch Break?
Nope.
Oh my God, I just discovered it. You gotta subscribe to that channel. It has everything. And I mean everything. You want to wake up? You want to know the truth? Go and watch that channel.
Well, that's good.
I'm actually just going to start. I'm going to be using his material now for my Sunday show. It's like he's got everything right there. I don't have to do a show because he's already done it for me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit and drink.
That's great too, because things should be rebroadcast. Like I hope people rebroadcast the information I share with them. That way,
Well, there you go, right? I'm
open,
sure he doesn't mind because that's the thing. It's all about the information getting out there. It's not about our egos and our channels.
Exactly. Well, I've got some videos on my channel about that black sun theory. If you want to go hunt them down, they're going to be in the short video list. So nothing too tedious to watch.
Hi, Don.
So what they're saying is that they tricked us and they basically put a fake sun or fake moon, right? Is it fake sun?
Well, they're trying to say it's a fake sun now, but I think that that's Psy-opps shit. Because the sun is the sun and the moon is the moon, and I am not taking in any conspiracies other than that. But there's also the black sun that you never hardly see, because when it goes through its system of dancing with our sun, it's a very slow binary system, so it takes a while for it to come to the point in the center of the figure 8 that the sun makes. When they come to the center point of that figure 8, that is when the eclipse happens. That's my theory. We
may be in a binary system with Sirius as well, because it changed its color from red to blue. It shifted. It used to be blue, and now it's red.
I was going to say about the sun, I've noticed this change too from childhood. Like it used to be more yellow, now it's more white. and I can't stand to be in it. It's just too strong now.
Well,
And yet I
suns,
used to be out all the
stars,
Yeah, I
time.
saw it on.
stars go through a
So
different brightness as they mature and age, just like people, really.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm sure I
and
have too. I'm
just
sure
look up
maybe
all
it's
the
the
different
age.
stages of the sun. Those who don't know about the
Mhm.
different stages of the sun are the ones saying, well, the sun was orange when I was growing up and now it's white. Well, that means it's at a different stage in its evolution.
Okay, that I
Yeah.
believe that, but I've
Yeah.
noticed it like in my own life, not just from
Yeah,
hearing
I
it.
just think the current has changed because they're all attached by Birkeland currents. So sometimes
Mm.
they, like when they have supernova, it's not the sun blowing up. What is it? It's a circuit overloading. That's all.
Yeah.
And they lie to us about that too, because they want to
Yeah.
have us believe it's a big ball of gas. There is gas in there, but that's not really what it's doing. It's more electrical
It's
than it is
plasma.
fusion.
It's
I think
plasma.
the whole ball thing is actually was just a big psyop.
Yeah, because they
That's
even
the
admit
psyop.
the Birkeland currents, they discovered them. You know, like, they
Well,
talked
how
about
did
it.
we
And
discover
they
it?
don't
We just
relate
put
that
them up
to
5
they
minutes
don't
ago.
relate that to their sun theory. You know, has nothing to do with that. You know, has nothing to do with a gajillion volts of freaking electricity running through the sun.
Mm.
Did you hear what I said, Max?
No, what's that?
I said, yeah, we just discovered them. We just made it up 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
All they got to do is say random shit and people believe it. It's insane.
yeah. Hey, King James, good to see you, London.
Yeah, you guys got to check out that channel.
Yeah,
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch this, and yeah, definitely going to rewatch this and take notes.
Yeah, they don't want us to know anything. Like the CIA director, previous CIA director, not I forget which one, but he said our job will be complete when everything the American public believes is a lie.
Mm. Yeah,
So that's their end goal.
it
Right?
is very easy to get
Total
jaded.
disinformation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the great fires of the world. And I'm
Oh,
going to be using one of his videos because he's got so much good stuff there. It's like, wow. And he's got all the receipts. That's the thing.
yeah.
Like, it's one thing to talk about it, but you got to have the receipts to go with it. And he does. And I like the way he's done it. Pretty much like 20 minutes videos kind of thing. But you got
Well, the world fairs seem to have a lot of fires. You know,
well, if you go and look, back in the 1800s is where
the
most
device
of them.
isn't connecting them.
And
Right,
the stuff that they call restoration is actually them taking stuff down. And once you look into the
Yeah.
videos and see the
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
it's like, oh
share
my
the
God.
truth. What's that channel called again? I'll see if I can.
My lunch break. You guys
Okay.
gotta check
Yeah.
that out. My
It's
lunch break.
real easy. It's real easy to know if their words are their actions. If they say restoration and everything's falling to shit around you, that's not restoration, that's destruction. Restoration, when you look around you, things look more and more green, more and more alive, not more and more dead.
Got two of them. One with a yellow sign and one with a white. So we've got two of them.
It's green. It's like green logo. My lunch break, and then the
Okay.
letter kind of bends
MLB.
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fairly big channel. I think it's over 100.
Yeah, he's got 109,000.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello,
Get him
Paul.
a few more. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Paul, who from Newcastle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Paul. I had to make sure which Paul before I said hi.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he's
well,
got so much material.
Yeah, I'm always looking for new ideas, things to remote view.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, so,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This
so
is where
channels that do a lot of different content really help me out. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he is my Sunday shows now.
Is she coming back?
I put the link up for it. She tried to, but it didn't connect well.
Tell her if she can hear me, restart your phone or tablet or computer and try again.
Yeah.
I want her back in here. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that happens with the technology. It's great technology, but it does have its
Yeah,
kinks.
get a little wonky.
Yes. And they're, your updates lately are also not updating, they're downgrading. I just got a
Yeah.
whole system update came through my tablet, and it's like dial up now. It's ridiculous. I'm amazed that I can even stay in here.
Oh my god, me
I
too.
noticed it
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
still not quite
Well,
working.
they're
Yeah.
taking it down slowly. I've noticed
I'm,
they're
Yes.
scrubbing out information. You can't
I'm
find
gonna
like stuff I used
kick
to.
you and
you
see
know?
if that helps.
Yeah, you go look for stuff, it's gone.
Gone.
You know, you can't find it anymore. Like it's been scrubbed for sure.
Claiming devices aren't connected to camera and microphone, but if you're using your smartphone, it should have detected that, or you'll have to go in and allow it. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Seems unable to connect now. We do have quite a lot of technical difficulties.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
These
my
solar
headphones
flares
in.
too.
Okay, I'm going to mute now.
They keep blaming everything on solar
No,
flares
it's not
lately.
that fault.
So I don't know if that's it, but it could be maybe a lot of different things. I don't know.
Yeah, it's 5G. Just saying.
Yeah, it makes you really tired. Even
Maybe they're
4G,
switching it over
3G.
right now.
Oh, they're switching
Switching it
systems.
over now to
Yeah, every
6
time they
instead.
upgrade a system, we feel it. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like I was showing you, the Corona network that they deployed was probably deployed about 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago.
I had
Right.
it in 2018 for sure.
Yeah. So, and they'll deploy it in different areas. My wife got Hong Kong flu, which was deadly to a lot of people when FM radio came out here. So,
Yeah.
people's bodies react in different and
when you go
sometimes
back
very
in
horrible ways to these.
Yeah, go
new
back in
technologies.
history and you'll notice that every single big flu thing that we had, there was a new technology that came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's very
It's
obvious.
just
When
like I know this is kind of a little weird to say, but that reminds me of P. Diddy. Like I don't know if you guys know what's going on with him, but every time somebody died around him, he would change his name.
Right.
So it's almost the same thing. Like every time a program was reinstalled, they would change, like something would happen.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have to keep my eye on
Right, yeah,
that.
and
Yes.
So that's probably why we had that flu bug going around, 4 years ago.
Yep.
We were,
I tracked it on my meter.
We were downgrading.
I even printed off all the papers so that I would have a record of it.
Yes, downgrading.
Right. Yeah, it's good to have hard copies of everything because books and all that kind of stuff, it can be altered, online. Like,
They're trying to make everything digital so they can have the Ministry of Truth go over everything, right? So, save all the
Ministry
old
of
books.
Deception.
Yeah. Eventually they'll just get rid of like knowledge and technologies that they don't want you to know about.
Well, that's what's going to
chemistry,
happen.
things
Yeah, when we get the
Well,
new,
You have a dumbed down people who don't know
all
anything.
scrubbed out. Yeah,
Notice
the only
they're
stuff you're
calling
going
it
to
a
find is what
ministry.
they want you to find. That's it. Yeah.
Notice
get
they're
the hard
calling it a
copy.
ministry.
Right. So 1984, yep.
A
That's what they're working
ministry.
on.
It's a religion.
Those guys weren't just authors. They were associates pretty much with all of these underground groups. They had connections. That's how they knew to write those stories because they understood what was coming.
Yeah.
Back in the 1800s, they didn't predict it. They just put the funding in to create computers, and
Yeah.
they worked at that.
You look at the fires that we're going to be talking about tomorrow, everything kind of started back in the 1800s where they were getting rid of the old stuff that was there before.
Yeah.
There's very few buildings left now and they get restored. And there's nothing wrong with them, right? They've been there for hundreds of years. And but they're just slowly taking them down and then there'll be a mysterious little fire. Oh, sorry, we're going to have to take it down now. And get rid of it. But
When was the Fabian Society started?
But they got to do it slowly enough so we don't really notice it, right? It's not until now that we're starting to notice it. And this has been going on for 300 years.
Well, and it doesn't help that they keep burning all the books, the knowledge, the wisdom.
No, and that's
that was
part of it.
written down.
Exactly. buildings, books, anything that has to do with the past, because they're erasing all of the past. They already have. Like they don't talk about the giants. They don't talk about all. It wasn't that long ago. They were here.
Well, that's not the
Like,
biggest psyop, though. The biggest psyop is the
Oh,
god
there
of
you are.
this realm is likely AI, artificial intelligence, and that's why it keeps coming back
Anna, you're
around.
muted.
She's there, but she's muted.
No, I'm
Oh, there
here,
you
right?
are.
Yeah,
there you are.
everything. It's fine. It something happened. I don't know what happened.
It's working now.
Well, you're
I
back.
figured it out. So here I have a picture, the full picture of it. Let me show you guys. Present.
Is that Lassie?
Screen, right? I want to.
Yeah, share screen.
Yeah. Okay. So where is it? Window. There we go. You can see like different marks in it. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You know, like
Looks
right
like it's through
here.
glass,
How many
too.
legs does he have? Like, I'm just looking like, what the? Does he have an extra set of legs?
But see
Okay.
these little marks on it. Like, see all these little marks.
Is that through glass or something? Or
No.
is that your house?
No,
What's
it's
the bottom
that's
part?
right.
Like,
That's
I'm trying to
right.
understand what I'm.
So the shadow of a building or a building.
It's just the way the shadow, I guess.
It's weird. It looks like
Oh,
looks like a reflection almost, like a
Hmm.
weird.
I think I put the glasses. Do you know the glasses? How you see the sun? I think I
Okay.
put them in front of my camera there. Almost.
Okay. Yeah. So you're going to get some blotching and a reflection of a building.
I tried to
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
It didn't
That's how
work.
you.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
how.
building right there. The reflection right
Yeah.
there. That's the
Okay.
building.
Yeah.
That's another picture of it. See how down here you can see what you saw farther up before.
Hmm.
Right there.
Yeah. There's something up on the left there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's like an energy. You know, that day I felt the
It does.
energy. Like
It
I was
almost looks
sitting
like
on
a
the
clover
ground.
leaf. Almost looks like a clover leaf. Right?
I was sitting on the ground, and when it went over,
Mhm.
it was like this thing went off your body, like lifted, like this energy. It's
Like your
really
aura.
weird.
Like your aura.
Yeah, and this was the bug that was out there that day.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. I never saw a bug like that. So
It looks kind of like a fish.
Yeah. I was going to say it's a fish bug.
It's a
weird
fish bug.
looking. Yes, but
It's
these
a
are some of
fish
the other
furry.
pictures.
I'll
See
be
how I
shocked
did
if
it
I
with
find out there's a
the
such
way.
thing as fish
Oh,
furries.
this is where I was looking through the lens. See how
Hmm.
you can see the red. My kitty's over here playing with my screen.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a video.
But yeah, also the solar, so-called lunar
That's like,
eclipses.
yeah, that shadow you've got reflecting there. It's
Yeah.
got like, it looks like it's got like a map on it.
I know.
Uh,
That's what I was saying. Like this
Yeah.
part right here.
right
It
there,
almost
right
looks
there.
like it's a map of the Earth. Maybe people talk
It
about
could be.
reflection Earth.
Hmm.
The moon is just a mirror reflecting the land below.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's what I thought too. It's like it looked like
Yeah, you
there
can
was
freeze that, blow it up, and overlay it on a map of the world and see if it matches.
right,
No. Yeah, good
like right
idea.
there.
Right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Back up just back up just
I
a
know.
little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Yeah.
there's things there, like right there.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
pause it. Yeah, there's a lot of different things in there that you can see. You look at all the colors right there.
Yes, because all the different light spectrum colors of the rainbow. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, there's
That's
something.
interesting.
Yeah, that's a
Anyways,
good idea.
yeah, it's
Print off
weird
information.
shit you see.
Mhm. Fish bug.
Oh, fish bug.
Look, yeah, so I'll stop sharing it now.
But I want to point out while I'm thinking about it that the eclipses, especially the solar eclipses, are also in the script. in the Bible, it talks about how the sun will, um, or is it?
Hmm.
It's either
Could
way.
be.
It's both types of eclipses. It says something about the sun will not give its light and the moon will turn to blood. That's like speaking of a lunar eclipse. But
Yeah.
solar eclipses matter as well. And I think that's because of the black sun eclipsing the sun.
So this is my real, what my real looks like behind me.
Did you miss anything when you got kicked out of here? Because I was talking at that time. So if you missed it,
No, I was
Yeah,
trying to
watch it
figure out to
back.
come back on.
okay, so go rewatch that part of the video later too, so you can hear
Okay.
what I said.
All right. I did hear some stuff, but I was trying to get back in.
Right, you were in a panic to get back in.
No,
I've
it
been
was a
there.
retrograde. It was like a retro thing going on. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you want to talk about this and you want to show me? No, you can't right now.
Yep, I
So the
hear ya.
Fabian Society was founded on January 4th, 1884, an offshoot of a society founded a year early called the Fellowship of the New Life, which had been a forebear of the British ethical and humanist movements. And they've been doing this for a long time.
Oh yeah.
So where are you ladies from? Where's everybody from?
I'm from Michigan.
I mean, where are you at? Where are you at?
I'm
Where you
in
staying?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm in Canada.
I'm in Canada too.
Oh, you are? Which one?
BC.
I'm in
Where am I? I'm trying to see on the screen which one is talking.
I'm in Hamilton near Toronto.
Oh, you're Canadian too. That's why I follow you.
It's always a good thing.
Canadians got to stick together too,
Yep.
right?
There's only 1/10 of us compared to the Americans, so
An American is our neighbor, so we have to be nice
Yep.
to our neighbor too.
That's right.
Yeah. I just assume everyone is from US because most people are usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, us three of us are Canadian. So there you go. We're
Yeah.
actually outnumbering.
we have Canadians in chat. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
going to the
Dragon
races?
Sage is
No,
Canadian.
go anymore. We have May 2 for races usually around in Grand Bend. It's about an hour away from me.
What was the original holiday called? Do you remember?
No?
No? Yeah. See, most people don't. It's Victoria Day.
Oh.
Oh yes, right.
Yeah, I knew that. I thought you were talking about the races.
Queen
like
Victoria
Grand Bend
wanted her
races.
birthday remembered forever, so we used to celebrate Victoria Day.
It's
Now
not
they changed
Victoria
it.
Day. It's
Now
Hannah's
it's May. Now it's
birthday.
May 2/4 because we always used to pick up a 2/4 and go party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I was born in 420. You know what I mean? I was born in 420. I was born happy hour. Okay, I was born 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was born in the party time. Like May 2/4 is like the biggest party week ever.
Yep. Usually rains too, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it is down here. It's too funny because it's been so nice, and then but now that the long weekends here, sure enough, it rains.
Yeah. I want to go
Awesome.
to Grand Bend. They have like a flea market type of thing there, and I want to go set up my table there.
Mm.
I make things. So I've been. I'll show you guys a little bit of what I've been working on. So I make clay stuff. I make clay crafts and stuff. So I've been working on these shells,
oh, pretty.
and I use epoxy resin, so that way you can use them. To put them in your bathroom, put a soap in it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's waterproof. So I've
Cool.
been making these different shells. Got a turquoise one. I got a chakra one. That was my first one I did, the chakra
Cool.
one.
Cool.
And then I got a red one, pink one, a purple one, and then I have the blue one outside that I've got a resin yet.
Mm.
Sorry, Marks Spencer. Cool.
So that's what I've been doing, is making these and selling them.
That's
Well,
my
I haven't
favorite
sold
color.
any yet.
Yeah.
And then I make these little candle holders too. That fit these little candles in there.
Nice.
And this one here is earth sign symbol. So I do them with astrology and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Cool.
We'll be good on the altar. Yeah.
And take me
Nice.
down. Take me
Okay,
down
okay, okay.
to Paradise City, where the
Okay.
grass is green and the girls are pretty. No, I was kidding. I don't know. Like I channel things all the time. Like I channel songs all the time. I'm a music person. I love music more than movies. I have patience for music better than movies. I guess that's why I like it better.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like anything I talk about these days. I get banned, like shadow banned everywhere. I can't post things on people's chats. I can't do anything. They're even onto my bank account. My wife had problems with hers recently. She got it fixed up, hopefully. So we'll see.
Mo Free was born in the west coast of America. Likes the seashells. Seashells in the seashore. Yeah, so I found this one shell, and I'm making those off those
Right.
shells. I have a Native American sage shell here,
Yeah.
but I tried to replicate this one with epoxy resin, but I can't. I mean,
Oh, cool.
with
I like the texture. Looks,
yeah.
yeah.
So I gotta get a new one because this one's burning a hole right there. It's getting
Oh, okay.
worn out.
Yeah.
So I got this one from the reservation. Oops.
You could put
So
stones. You could put stones in the bottom. That way it wouldn't burn.
Wouldn't it get hotter?
No, the stones should hold the heat and stop them from burning the bottom.
Hmm.
Get some flat stones, little tiny flat stones.
I'm a stone person. I have lots of stones.
Yeah.
And plants and stones and plants.
Right. Yeah. Let's make our own money. Fork them.
Fork them.
Can also use sand. There's a good one. Sand would be good too.
Sand.
Yeah.
I would think that would get hot. It would
No.
be like, would
No.
Sand will be good. Yeah.
burn hotter.
Nope. It dissipates the heat really well.
And it'll be easier to put it out too, because you're
Yeah.
dunking it in the sand. A
Yeah.
little easier now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they put outside a lot of places of businesses. A big sand bucket.
Yeah, for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got this thing here. I found this piece of glass. And it says bar on it.
Oh, neat.
And so I just set my sage.
Somebody
bowl
put a lot
on
of
top
work into that. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
Right
It's
on.
glass. And it at least it won't burn nothing around it. I just set it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool. Be right back.
But yeah,
Hmm.
I use the angels every day to guide me. I use archangel cards every day to like tell me what I should do. I do.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
archangels
look at
are
my
parents.
astrology. Yeah.
So let's
Yep.
see. Let's go over it. Let's go over everybody's sign. So we got Virgo.
Leo.
I'm a
Leo.
Gemini.
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 Taurus.
You're a Gemini.
Yeah. I
Maya?
think Amber is too.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
we
a
don't
Gemini
have
to
Taurus.
you.
I'm
Yeah.
a Gemini sun. So we
Oh.
have 3 Geminis. No,
Oh, wow. 2,
Yeah.
Invaded.
Geminis.
3.
And a Leo and a Virgo. Man, that's
Yes.
a team. That's a good team.
Well, the Leo and the Virgo is the Sphinx. The Sphinx is the body of the lion and the head of Virgo. So
Ah, Virgo is the knowledge, the learning, the teacher, the student, and the hermit. And then the Leo is like the inspiration, the fire, the spirit, and the strength.
yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Amber. Everyone wish Amber well. She says she's in a lot of pain.
We do.
I wish you
Gemini rising.
healed.
Get grounded, Amber.
Mhm.
Yeah, go put your feet on the ground.
Get
I've been
grounded.
doing that. I've been utilizing my plants because I'm trying to make more room so I can put my crafts up. I have so many plants. My whole house.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to get more plants because their energy field helps protect us.
Yeah.
Quite a
So my
bit.
house
Yeah.
is like a fairy like a fairies.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yes.
like the fairy tale land. Yeah. With
Yeah,
Right.
plants
so I
growing
have
and
a lot of plants, and then so
an
I'm trying to
integration
get
of
all
nature
mothers.
and human. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get them off the shelves
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
onto the ceiling, hanging them. So I've been working on that, grounding
Yeah.
myself.
Yes.
Looks
Excellent.
cozy there. Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
It's a little too cozy, a little too bit small space in my house.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
don't have
pretty
a
small
I don't have
house.
agoraphobia, so I used to love to stuff myself in the smallest spaces ever. But I still have a fear, like I won't go like going in deep crevices in the earth because I have the fear of getting stuck there and dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
like
know that
cozy,
that's
but
fair.
not.
It sounds like common sense to me.
It does really.
Yeah,
If I get stuck here, I'm not going to make it out. So no.
it's just logic. Don't be
So where's
stupid,
all the
you know.
Canadians from? So we can like have a like coffee together or something. We drive and go
Powwow.
meet each other.
Yeah. From the East Coast to the West Coast, we got people.
Yeah, it'll be a long drive. Yeah.
Yeah, long drive.
Well, no,
Oh, boy.
I may travel to Alberta soon, so
Oh yeah.
visit.
Yeah, no thanks.
Where are you again?
I'm in Ontario.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you're close to me. We're in
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Ontario.
close to me.
Yeah. You guys can meet up.
I'm in Hamilton.
Hey, that's only a couple hours.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm near Goddard, so
Hmm.
just come visit. Come
Yeah.
have coffee. We have a Tim Hortons in Clinton. Yeah, well, I live in Clinton.
Yeah, I'm addicted to
Because I
that
just
shit.
doxed myself. There you
All the
go.
cocaine and other rat
Small
poison they put
town.
in there.
Yeah.
We have horse tracks, horse races here, and then we have the casino, which is slot machines. I never go there. We have Tim Hortons. We have all the other little.
Yeah, I don't gamble. I don't go to the horses or anything like that.
No, gambling, no.
They have the buggy races. That's what they do. The
Oh yeah,
where the two wheel buggies.
yeah, yeah.
Where
Doesn't
the horses
really.
go, "Oh," and the person goes
Not that
around the
interesting.
track. They bounce around the track like.
Yeah.
Be fun to go on it though.
Now, if you go to Calgary Stampede, the chuck wagon races, those are fun. Watching the chuck wagons run around. You guys ever seen those? That's hilarious.
Chuck wagon?
Yeah.
I gotta go get
The
a
only
refill on
chuck-
my coffee.
The only chuck wagon I've ever seen used to be a dog food brand back in the day. Just add water.
Oh, you guys got to go see that. Here.
In
It was
chilling.
gravy train, truck wagon. Yeah.
There you go. So you know, like what are those? What was that? Kennel ration.
Yeah.
Kennel ration chuck wagon.
Yeah.
Food
Generation. Yeah.
for the dogs. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have the little chuck wagon, and that's what these are. Those are the chuck wagons,
Oh yeah.
and they have races in Calgary at the
Yeah.
Calgary Stampede,
All right.
and you can
Oh,
watch
it's
the
Calgary. Just saying.
Calgary. Yeah,
Calgary.
pretty
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, so that's the chuck wagons.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of funny. They do all the rodeo stuff and all that. But yeah, it's not just horse racing. It's kind of neat because they got these wagons stuck behind them.
Right. Yeah, I would think that there's stuff like that going on around here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
One of the fairs or something.
See my shirt?
Yep.
Says True North.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Canada.
Yeah, we need Canada back. The leftists
Yeah,
have
right.
hijacked Canada.
Well, it sounds
Yeah.
like Trudeau's resigning
Yeah.
pretty soon, I hear.
Oh yeah? I don't know about that.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Trudeau resigning? I don't know about that. I know
then-
people are calling for it, but
Well, even if he does, he might be
even his
able to-
own party is saying it's time for him to leave because he's
Yeah, I
got
know.
bad press and bad reactions. Like everywhere he
Well,
goes, people
Doug
boo
Ford
him.
has some kind of say, right? Like, okay, so what's I don't really keep up with the positions of everyone, but
Yeah,
they both have power. They both have power, right?
yeah. Doug Ford, he's kind of sold out. He's nothing like his brother. His brother was a crackhead.
I know.
And
then-
real monster, but he was good. He was good for the people. He actually cared. His brother wrote in on his name, and he's nothing like his brother. He's a
Yeah, I
solid.
know, and he's really fighting against those things that are those disposable places, whatever.
Oh yeah, the
Uh,
dispensaries. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
not
He's beat.
dispensary, but like the making the old drugs legal thing. He's
Oh
really
yeah,
against it.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I would be too, because like his brother died from that, and like my brother died from that. So like
Hmm.
I'm on his side when it comes to that. I'm against like
Yeah.
making it all like, oh, you can just go get yourself some needles.
Yeah, but he let it happen and
No,
hasn't said
I'm
anything up
sorry.
until now when he can use it politically. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Uh,
I don't believe him. You know, I think it's just political moves because he could have been railing about this for years, but he hasn't, right? So,
Yeah,
right.
I don't think they do enough to protect those vulnerable people that are not
no, they
getting.
don't. It's purposely done. That's why, they're doing catch and release and shit like that, just like all over, everywhere's
Right.
happening, in all the lefty states, they're doing catch and release, open drug markets.
Yeah.
Apparently a kid saw, or one of the kids I work with saw somebody doing crack right in front of a playground because that's where they've put the homeless now. So he was there
Oh
with
Yeah.
his
wow.
glass pipe, bunch of kids playing on the swings and him smoking on his
Oh.
crack pipe.
Well,
So yeah.
that's what a lot of the skate parks are too. And
Hmm.
my kid used to like skateboarding, and then till he found out that's where those people hung out. So
Yeah, you're gonna land on a needle. You
yeah,
come off the turnpike and you're gonna land on a needle.
yeah.
And you
Or
Well,
you
got
we
could
don't do
fracture
that
your
anymore.
wrist.
and you're dead because
I,
it has fentanyl on it.
yeah. I
Hmm.
used to ride skateboard. I thought it was cool. Then I fractured my wrist running into a pine cone, a flattened pine cone, and then the pine cone represents the pineal gland. So I don't know what that punishment was all about, but
Wake up,
but yeah,
little
after that,
sister.
no more, no.
Yeah,
I
that
was
does take
born gay.
dedication and a
I
certain
was
amount
born
of
gay, so it was kind of like a sick joke.
self abuse. So it does take a certain amount of self abuse to become a good skateboarder. So,
I would
Yeah,
imagine
well,
so.
I did better tricks on bikes, and I didn't get hurt either. So
Well,
I
panita,
was
that's why
better
they
on
say,
bikes.
okay, pine, that's why some traditions will drink in the wintertime when the pine trees are really, fresh, right? Like when they're right crisp
Yeah,
and fresh. It's like wintertime, they'll have their pine tea. People will go into the woods and have their pine tea to
yeah.
um to honor nature, to honor Mother Nature and stuff.
no, they say almost any pine is actually good for you if you're drinking pine tea, but the long ones with the longer needles are one of the better ones.
Oh
So
wow,
there,
nice.
so is there also like some of the pine trees? Are they like safe? Some of them, like some of them are they like poisonous ones? Excuse
No,
me. We
I
have
sure.
pine trees all around here. See, the
Yeah.
thing is that pine tree, you can't grow weed in pine tree um, territory.
No,
Weeds
it's
don't
too
want to grow.
acidic. Too acidic. Hold on.
So everybody's got their avatar, and I'm the only one now with avatar. Hold on.
No, it's
Okay.
okay.
Go.
Yeah, it's far too acidic for him. The pine needles make it really acidic. Good for mushrooms,
Ah,
though.
That's so weird, right?
yeah.
Mushrooms are another um, herb that whatever or another vegetable
Mhm.
that will give you hallucinations and whatever, like they say. But for me, I've never had that experience with mushrooms. I've done them a couple times, and
Yeah,
Me
mushrooms are kind of
neither.
weird. They're kind of like plant animal, they hybrid weird thing.
my experience with them has been just it illuminates things more for me. Like it makes it more 3D or
I
five,
think my
whatever.
brain is naturally like that, and so they don't do anything for me. And I've even had golden teacher.
Expands me. It like expands my mind. Like it expands everything. Makes
This
everything
makes me
more like
feel
out
good.
there. More like you see through it like more like clearly. Clearer. Clear.
Yeah, everything
Well,
is less blurry. Yeah.
yeah, everything comes clear to you. So that I did it one time and I was in a bad situation when I did it. So my environment was very awful where I was around. when I did that, and like it brought clarity to me. Like it just like I was just like, wow, I'm just finding out too much shit.
Yep.
Yeah, just that's
They
the
do eat plastic
ethos,
and gas and oil
Akashic records. Yeah.
and radiation. Apparently, they found a fungus that'll eat radiated material and make it
Huh.
neutral. But they kiboshed that because there was no profit in it. So
Oh, well, right.
it's more
Of
profit in
course.
storing it underground in barrels and you know having it leak all over the place.
Right. So
So you
isn't
so
this video named for Psy-op? Where the fuck did he go? There you are. Wasn't this video named for Psy-op? Did I
Yeah,
miss
it's Psy-Op
something?
Saturdays. What are they doing to us?
Were they, oh, well, I guess we have kind of covered that some. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I spelled
And they
doing
don't
wrong.
teach us in school. They indoctrinate us. Yeah.
that's right. They program us. So
News isn't
when
news.
we
It's
become
old.
adults, we are in control. We can reprogram ourselves
Yeah.
as we want,
Yes.
as we like.
Right.
And program
Yeah.
is same as discipline, right? We self-discipline ourselves.
Yes. Self-governance,
Hi, Steve.
autonomy,
Hi,
and
Mo.
what's the other one? Self-governance, sovereignty. Yes.
Using your higher self
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and
Exactly.
using the knowledge, sorry, using the knowledge and tools that you have to your advantage.
I'd like
Use
to
them.
take their tools and use them to our advantage. I'd like to take the tools that they're using negatively on us and use them positively.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
can do that.
If people
You
want
are
it.
a
If
Virgo.
people want it, you know.
You know, Virgos are very intelligent and they're very
So,
analytical, and Geminis are very analytical, and so I think Geminis and Virgos get together and they can really do some damage in the
yeah.
in the negative thing, like to get rid of some of the negative shit in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to add to the whole take the negative and use it for positive, because recently we had storms roll through here, and I watch my radar intently for when the storms are being made to pop up over me. And then I throw my positive energy into that storm as it's welling up, and I send it on its way.
That's turning it into positive, and
Yes.
because we have all four elements in our chart somewhere, we may lack a little bit
Mm-hmm.
some, and have a little more of some other.
Hmm.
But then the way we can balance it out is by meeting other human beings that have the other parts that we need. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
We're
like
all
I
a
got
team. We're all a puzzle. We are a big
it's
puzzle.
yes, we're separate puzzle pieces, and together we make the whole thing. I
Yeah.
have like 75% fire, I would say 50% earth, I think it is, and then 50-50 with the water and the air
Yeah.
in my
So the
chart.
thing is with me, I don't have a lot of earth in my charts. I have a lot of air. I have triple air. I'm an air sign. I'm a sun air sign, Gemini.
Yeah.
But I also have Libra, and I also have
Okay.
Aquarius, and so I also have Leo and Aries, and and Sagittarius is my opposite sign. So I have all three. So I could be more of a fire sign and
Oh, me
a
too,
fire sign,
Steve.
and I could be more of an air
Yeah.
sign than an air sign. You know what I mean? Like I am an air sign, but like what I mean. We are not just our sun sign.
Yeah.
But once I looked up my chart, anybody can do it in Astrology Cafe Astrology or whatever.com.
Mm-hmm.
There's apps even. You can, that's
Tons,
what I
tons.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
And
Virgo
then you put
monkey
it
by
in
I like
yeah.
the Chinese astrology added to it because
Oh,
it
yeah.
does tell a lot about people.
I like to add them all together too, and I'm a bunny rabbit, so you can look at it
We're
so many different ways.
monkeys.
You know,
Yeah,
Me and Max are
my best
monkeys.
friend's a bunny rabbit. One of my best friends is a bunny rabbit. Yeah.
Me and Max
we
are the
are
monkeys.
A
we are
guy,
The half
man I've known
fish.
breeds.
since
We
I
are
was
bunnies.
12.
Like with like my kind of Gemini, you have to kind of get to know us before we like open up our say like we're feeling safe with you. Like we're skittish like a bunny.
Yeah.
You have to really, we have to gain your trust or whatever.
Edible.
We don't trust people just because we think they're nice.
Right. You have to earn the trust.
Yeah, it has to be like an experience. Like you can't just make it happen.
Yeah.
It's a visual thing. You hear it, you listen to it, you see it, and that's how trust is built. And it
Yeah.
has to be, some of it has to be visual. It has to be logic. It has to be visual.
Virgo metal ox.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I've had people who didn't really love me say, "Oh, I love you," and so I created this saying that people are now saying. It's hilarious how, being a monkey in Chinese astrology, people are now saying what I've been saying for years. But I got so sick of it, I just started telling them, "Don't tell me, show me. You tell me 100 times a day you love me, but you ain't show me shit. Show me."
Yeah, love is kindness. Love is generosity. Love is just compassion. Love is all those
Yeah.
things.
My wife's an ox, so they say it's a good combination because the monkey runs around and does all kinds of tricks and stuff, and the ox just sits there and goes, "Oh, what's the monkey doing?"
The monkey doing.
Like a monkey.
Yeah, you're a monkey too, Nina. Right on.
Yeah, the monkey is a cooking up of something.
Yeah, this monkey's
Yeah.
doing experiments, learning stuff, making stuff.
And going back to
Uh-huh.
the astrology, and I was like, you saying what I have on this book. On this book here, I'm looking at right now, and it's showing the astrological aspects of like a reading that you can do for different signs and how the aspects and what the questions should be asked and what they have the most hardest time with whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Mhm.
it's different for each zodiac sign as an astrology reading. So
Yeah.
for Taurus here, it says, how can you fully heal this situation? See, Tauruses have a problem with hanging on to things instead of healing them, hanging on to them for a later day when they think it's going to be easier to heal them, when it's never going to be like that, right?
Right.
See, and then the next one is, how can you let go of control? See, that's the part. See, Tauruses say it has to be on my time. Well, you know what? We all know divine timing, God's timing, whatever creator's timing isn't our time. Isn't the
Right.
same as our time, right? So that's about letting go of control and just going
Which
with
is very hard to do, by the way, because it's in my birth chart information as a Taurus rising that I need to learn how to relinquish control. And I don't want to. I don't. What's going to happen? What the fuck? Things are already shit out there. And what? I don't know what to do with myself.
Like saying, the world's still going to turn without you. So,
Well, yes, it's still. But everything that is up is now down, and everything that is down is now up, and
you're on your right path. You're speaking your truth. You're doing it.
I'm understanding. I'm trying to understand the Taurus because I have a son, and it's for him and I. We have sometimes. Taurus loves Geminis, or Geminis love Taurus, but as a person, and but they have a hard time understanding each other sometimes.
For Taurus, apparently their environment is important too, like how they set up their house. It has to be a certain way and stuff for them to be kind of happy.
Exactly. And I literally had to tell my husband,
they're very
that if you
homebodies.
don't let me get out this house and make it my own, I'm going to go insane and take you with me.
No, but Taurus's way of, like, sometimes I feel in my experiences with Tauruses, and I know my son's gonna wake up and go, "Man, that's happening in my
Taurus,
But anyways,
I call it that too.
OCD,
No, we're not. We're a lot more.
But my husband is OCD too, and
nice.
he's a Capricorn.
It
So it's
explains our
quite a
basic
battle on the daily.
personality. I think Tauruses like to have their forts, and they like to build. Well, there's a kid. They like to build forts, and they like to be in little cozy. I think that's the thing. I think Tauruses miss being in the mother's womb, like in her belly.
Might
I
be.
don't miss being in there because I heard everything, and she was evil.
No, mine was very active inside of me. Like he was very
Yeah.
active in there. But
Mm.
I think it's more like they feel safe because they feel, you know,
Yeah.
they have a thing now for babies. There's a culture that does this. They have this thing where they put the baby in and then they tighten it and it's like makes the baby feel like they're back in the mother's womb, you
Yeah,
know.
I used to
Yeah,
swaddle
that's
my
why we
daughter
wrap
to,
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
wrap my daughter in
So
very tight, very tightly. So her arms and that
yes,
can't move. They feel like they're back in the womb. It's
Yeah.
very
And I
comforting
think
for
yes,
them.
Tauruses,
nice
they
and
have so
safe.
much like Venus in their chart, and same with Libras,
Yeah.
that they need that energy of like feeling like they're safe, like that, like
Mm.
small
I'm
space. Maybe
Libra
that's why they
moon.
like small
Yeah,
space. Maybe that's why they
yeah,
like small space, but have everything kept the same way. Like a
Yeah.
Taurus, you can go into their house, and a year later, it will still look the same.
well, I'm a Taurus
Mm.
rising. I like to move things around. I don't like to keep
Maybe
it
you
the
have a lot
same. I
of that
get
in your
bored.
Gemini, and you
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
that's a Gemini right there. Like Geminis can never
yeah,
like leave things the same. If I leave my room the same, even if it still looks good, it's like no, it's been like this for long. It's stagnant now. Like
Mm.
I got to keep energy
yes,
moving, and the things that don't move, I have to move them around for them. So,
yeah. I literally just told my husband like 3 days ago it's time to rearrange the living room.
Things get
I'm over.
moved when I clean. That's about it.
yeah. Well, with me, I live in a 2 bedroom apartment. My one son lives in the living room and the other one in a small little bedroom. And I live in the other little bedroom. And that's where I do everything is my bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Like
Yes, me
Yeah.
too.
my studio's here, everything. So it's getting to be, I'm growing out of it. Like I need bigger, I need more
Yeah.
space. I need to be able to just be.
Maybe you need a
Oh,
reorganization.
No, I
as
need to, yeah,
Get a
well,
bigger place
I would
or
like to
expand.
keep, you know, like I like living with my kids and living with people I care about. I like living with them, but the space isn't
Yeah.
for that right now. Like the space right
yeah,
now isn't for that. But if like financially, I don't know if I'll be able to make it without when they move.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's where I'm
yeah,
stuck now. You know, I'll have to get a roommate anyway. So
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
your daughter's birthday. Happy birthday to Capricornie's daughter.
and
All
Yep.
she's
Happy
Taurus.
birthday.
Taurus is
right.
today's the 16th birthday. Wow, happy
Yeah.
16th. Sweet
Yeah.
16.
Well, I promised my wife dinner out, so I'm going to have to cut it off. And thank you
Okay.
all for coming up. I appreciate
Yes.
meeting you, Anna. Hope we see you
Yeah,
again.
you too. And what's your
Yeah.
wife's astrology since we know everybody else's astrology now on here?
She's a Scorpio and in a Taurus and a Ox in
So
Chinese.
Scorpio, yeah.
Yeah.
Scorpio's my sister's Scorpio.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've been very
My
nice to
mother
her
is
throughout my lifetime, so I don't get
Scorpio.
stung. Yeah.
They're very spirit they have a connection with the other side too. So they have
Yeah.
a more of a connection than we do with the other side. Anyways, I would love to meet you and your wife and have coffee with you guys
Yeah,
and
that'd be wonderful.
chat it up.
Yeah. Well, I hope we see you again soon.
Yeah. Thanks for
Okay.
having me.
All
Nice to
right.
meet
Yes.
everybody.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Nice to meet you
All
too.
right.
See you next time.
Have a
Bye.
great day, everyone.
Bye,
Good night.
Vince.
Much love. Keep your third eye open.
Okay.
Bye bye.